years ago, close to the Halloween season, a school located in a small town isolated from civilization was about to let its infant students out early as a surprise before the Halloween break. Unfortunately, Timothy, Jimmy and Robbie's parents weren't informed of this early departure to collect their children, so the group decides it will be fun to walk themselves home through the forest that separates their homes from the school. But because it's approaching late October, the sun sets an hour before the bell usually rings. Hurry up, guys!
Where are we going again, Tim?
We're not seriously going to wait for our parents again. Come on.
That's going to be so boring, Tim.
I'm tired now.
We're walking through the woods, okay?
Huh?
Stop being a bunch of chickens. Come on.
Fine.
How long will this walk take, Tim? My leg hurts.
I don't know, Robbie.
No, please can we just get to town through these scary woods quickly, Tim?
Jimmy, come on. Stop ruining this. It's fun, right?
We hate this, Tim. This is all your stupid idea.
Did you guys hear that?
What was that?
Wait, do you guys see that?
Where?
I'm not going anywhere near that cabin, Tim.
Guys, come on. This will be fun.
My legs are hurting more, Tim, and we keep hearing things that are scaring us. So please, let's just try and get home before it gets even darker.
Okay, and let's not go into the spooky abandoned-looking cabin in the woods that's making noises.
You guys always ruin our times together. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm going to the cabin with or without you chickens.
Tim, wait!
Abandoned cabin, as he felt it meant something that a sound brought his attention to it, and that the two gargantuan trees looked like a gateway leading to the cabin. This was a chance for him to have some real fun that he's missed out on so very much in his life.
We need to go get him. Come on!
Let's just go home.
Do you know how?
Let's
go get Tim. Quickly!
The two boys looked up at the cabin, not fully realizing how far they ran so quickly, even though they've both got very little energy left and legs becoming weaker and weaker. The cabin was taller now, as they were close enough to touch it. It gave them a feeling of unease as they have never felt before in their entire lives. Its very presence unsettled them to their core, and them just realizing how close they actually are to the front porch leading right to the closed front door was enough to keep them awake for months.
Are you really about to go inside?
Well, if Tim is, then I guess we are too.
You open the door then, yeah? Yeah, right. So you go first then, yeah?
Tim's right, you really are a chicken.
Just open the door.
Robbie decided to go first and open the door. He pushes the door even so slightly, the door flies open faster than their eyes could catch it. They move in hesitantly. The cabin is cold, very cold. The cabin is dark, very dark. The chills run up their spines as they take each step going further and further into the cabin.
Tim!
I don't hear him.
What was that?
We need to leave, Robbie. It's only this floor and an attic. We aren't going in the attic if he's up there.
We're finding him, okay? Tim!
He's not here, Robbie.
Jimmy knows Tim isn't here, or if he is inside the cabin, he's not responding. But Robbie is determined to find his friend, and is getting more and more worried about him every second, and regretting decisions he's made in the past involving them leaving Timothy out of and excluding him over and over from fun.
I'm hearing things, Jimmy.
What?
Timothy! There's something out there. Timmy, I'm not joking. There's something out there.
Stop! Listen.
I'm getting out of here, Robbie.
Jimmy looks up and turns to the open doorway. He grabs Robbie's shoulder and pulls him to look in his direction. Robbie is startled and disorientated. At first, Jimmy's aggressive pull, but then he realizes that Jimmy is stunned by a head and shoulders emerging from the porch stairs, slowly rising into their view. From what they can make out of the head is a pale white colour with pointed ears and veiny-like texture to its flesh. The shoulders matching this. Its teeth are the dullest of whites, pointing in different directions. And then the eyes are all the boys are looking at. These glowing, sickly yellow eyes that are as bright as Heaven's Gate.
Run!
The two boys run out of the cabin in an opposite direction of what they saw at the entrance. They didn't look back the entire run out of the woods.
Robbie!
We've made it out. We're safe, Robbie.
What about Tim?
I don't know.
As the boys began to cry in the middle of the street next to the forest's entrance, all the neighbourhood lit up, and people emerged from their houses to come to the boys' aid. They were spotted by their parents immediately. The boys run to their parents and leap into their arms in tears, screaming Timothy's name. The two boys will never leave the path again.